grand rising and priming powerful being. Shout out to you. It's the Holistic Motivator, and today I'm going to be talking about choosing your lifestyle. So all week I've been talking about the importance of detoxing and fasting in the spring, and why it's so important that you really think about letting some stuff go so you can grow. And today I'm going to be talking about choosing your lifestyle. Did you know that you chose your lifestyle, whether it was consciously or subconsciously, whether you knew it or you didn't know it, you chose your lifestyle. Did you know that? But some people don't intentionally choose their lifestyle. They subconsciously do it and reaction to their life challenges rather than in response to how they want themselves to be. Okay, so keep tapping in with me today on Ed Talks Daily, because I'm going to be talking about choosing your lifestyle. Let's get it. Make sure choosing your lifestyle. What is that all about, y'all? A lot of people really do think that they're stuck to being the way they are, or things are stuck to being the way they are, because they don't actually know that they are the stylers of their lives. So if you keep watching this episode or listening to it, I'm going to be talking about it. It's about to get real powerful. But let's do some household chats before we start. This is a podcast. This is Ed Talks Daily. It's a podcast, so make sure you text Ed Talks to 561-510-9605. I'm going to put it up. Text Ed Talks to 561-510-9605. And when you do that, you'll be added to the text messaging tribe. There, I will be able to send you text messages to inspire you on a daily basis. Now, a lot of people don't know that I actually send inspirational messages every day. I send you the podcast episodes. I actually get you access to rooms that you normally wouldn't have access to from me unless you are in the text community. So make sure you text that number, 561-510-9605. Let me add it for y'all real quick. So somebody wondering, what is Ed Talks about? Ed Talks is all about how do you grow in all aspects of your life, solidify healthy mind, healthy body, healthy relationships that will lead to an in-tune spirit. So if you want to join me on this journey to becoming the best version of ourselves, Ed Talks Daily is for you. Now that we gotten through the intro and you were able to stick through it because you understand this is a podcast, now you're going to get this fire information that people pay for, but you're going to get it for the free. All right, I'm about to go in. All right, let's get to the topic. Ed Talks, how to choose your lifestyle. A lot of people don't choose their lifestyle because they never intentionally sat down and thought about, like, yo, what do I want? Where do I want to go? How do I want to grow? What do I want to be? And what do I want to see? They don't decide, how do I want to be? So they just suffer how they've been because they're not curious in how they can be, because they're only seeing what is in front of them and not what is ahead of them. So what is choosing your lifestyle about? If you listen to the past episodes, I've been talking to you about internal spring cleaning, when is the best time to detox, and yesterday I talked about being conscious of your vices, your triggers, and being conscious of your triggers, your vices, and your cravings. Today I'm going to be talking about creating a holistic lifestyle, coming up with your lifestyle, structuring your lifestyle. I'm going to be talking about all of that, okay? So, choosing your lifestyle. So, what is your routine like? What practices you do to maintain your health and vitality? What tools do you use to stay healthy, vital, and to get better? So I need you to analyze the following things as you watch this. What tools do you use? Like, how do you maintain mental wellness, physical wellness, emotional wellness, financial abundance? What is your strategy for that? How do you maintain that? What are the tools you use? What are the practices you do to elevate yourself as it relates to from a spiritual perspective, from a mental place, from a physical? What do you do to get high off life? What do you do to get high off life? Do you simply get high, or do you run? Or do you exercise? Do you jog? Do you breathe? Do you meditate? Do you do yoga? Do you do qigong? Do you pray? Do you praise? Do you meditate on the word? What is your spiritual practice as it relates to your lifestyle? So what tools do you use? Do you use a juicer to make juices? Do you use the gym to work out? What tools are you using? Do you use books and audiobooks to get better? Okay, so what are the tools? What are the practices? And the next thing is, what routines do you follow every day? So do you have a routine or do you don't? Don't you have one? What habits are leading your life, or what habits are you leading your life with? The habits you build are also building you. So choosing your lifestyle has to do with choosing the tools that's going to help you along your holistic lifestyle journey. The practices are going to help you along your holistic lifestyle journey. The habits are going to help you along your holistic lifestyle journey. So we got tools, practices, habits, and routines. So let's start with the habits. Now, I told you, if you're not intentional about things happen to you subconsciously. You don't even know it just happens. And you might be curious as to what the hell just happened. Well, you don't know because it just happened. It's been happening in your mind. So let's talk about what the subconscious is. A lot of people don't know too much about the subconscious, but sub meaning below. You ever thought of a submarine? You ever wonder what's down there? Like, yo, what's really down there in the midst of nature? Like, what's underneath the sea? Under the sea. Y'all seen what that movie is? Finding Nemo? So you have to wonder what's down there. So you like below the surface. Now, I don't know if you saw Titanic, and I'm getting to a point with this, so stick with me here. Titanic, there was a iceberg that was above the surface, and the boat operator is operating the Titanic, and they got distracted, whatever happened, and they like, man, if the boat hit that, we gonna be good. But they like, oh, it's just a little bit, it's just a little above the water ice. We gonna go right through that. We gonna go right through that. Has that ever happened to you where you saw a challenge or you see a habit and you're like, man, I don't need to deal with that. I can just go right through that. But you don't really know what's underneath it. So you try to drive your boat forward. All right, you're driving your boat. You had no idea you're about to sink. You really didn't believe in the sinking because you're just driving your boat. But below the surface is a long iceberg. So it looks small, but below it. So that's what the subconscious is like. It's like below the surface of what you really know and notice, what you're in awareness of. There are strands that's way deeper than what you're seeing. And if you don't deal with what's underneath, you might see a little iceberg and you're like, it's just a challenge, and you don't do nothing about it. You hit it, and then now it's destroyed. Now you got to be like, Jack, you got to be in the water pushing Rose down. No, don't do that. Be Rose. Both of them could have been on that piece of wood, by the way. I don't know why both of them wasn't. I don't know. That whole love story didn't make no sense. But let's get back on track. What I'm saying is your subconscious minds are the things below the surface and that is represented in your self-talk. So you're like, yo, how do I see what's below the surface, see what's coming out of your mouth, and then that's going to tell you a lot about what's below the surface. Now, you're like, what do you mean by that? And I'm talking about structuring your lifestyle. I'm talking about choosing your lifestyle. So you might say, you know what? Some people, they say this, I hate going to the gym. I hate working out. I can't move. Like, I'm just not that type of person. Or that's just not me. It's not what I do. Like, I've always been like this. Below a lot of those statements are subconscious scripts, right? I call these subconscious scripts because these are literally scripts that run your life and you just eloquate them. They're scripts that you repeat, and because you repeat them with your mouth, it repeats in your life. You're like, man, all the guys I date always dog me, or like it won't last long, or I'm just gonna have this for now, or I might lose the weight, I'm gonna keep the weight on, or I might stop eating meat, but I'm gonna eat it again. You shouldn't always nevering all over yourself. Or I've always been this way, so I can never be in any way. All of these scripts literally most of them were hardwired, or the foundation of it was from your childhood. So the foundation of your scripts came from your childhood, and you might wonder like, what what do you mean? So between 1 and 7, they found out that your subconscious mind is mostly impressionable. So while you're an adult and you just living your life, and you think that you living your life, but you're living the life from 1 to 7. All the things you adopted and your lifestyle probably look like your lifestyle early on. The foods that you eat, the way that you speak, the way you respond to people, all of those were in the basis of how you learn to love, or what I like to call pseudo love. How you learn to pseudo love. Some people, since they were young, they developed a pleasing mentality because of the parental figure. So I'm a pleaser now. You have to please, like you do everything to please people, and you don't know where that's stemming from. Some people, they're avoiders because they have to avoid toxic situationships or relationships in their household. So now they avoid everything. So now you're like, I want to change my life, but I keep avoiding the very changes I need to make. So you're like, where do I need to go? You need to go to the subconscious, below the subconscious, below the conscious level. So you're like, dang, how do I actually do that? I need you to start watching what you say and then write down what you said, because that's going to tell you a lot about what's going on. So you're like, yo, what does that have to do with creating your lifestyle? That has a whole lot to do with it, because what you are accustomed to is what you turn into customs. What you're accustomed to is what you turn into rituals. What you're used to is now what you use to. It's what you start to use. So I'm used to, like, you grew up eating this type of way, now you find yourself eating that type of way. You grew up going to that type of place, now you find yourself going to that type of place. You grew up watching your parents act a certain way, now you found yourself acting like your parents. You ever seen that insurance company commercial? Don't become your parents. So what happens is, I'm not saying not to become your parents. Your parents might be a great role model figure, and there's a great qualities you adopt. What I'm saying is, when you subconsciously live your life and you don't consciously drive your boat, you might be doing the very thing that was done to you that didn't work. This is how generational traumas, curses, all these things keep going. So you're like, bro, how are you going to, look, what do you mean by choosing your lifestyle? First, choosing your lifestyle is to understand that what you've been accustomed to, what you've been used to, has been either using you and has become accustomed to you, that now you're not being conscious to use these forces to help you. So I want you to start to be conscious and using your mind to direct your boat, and then not hit the iceberg because you slowly dismantled that iceberg. So you're like, I want you to be conscious. I want you to make great decisions. So choosing your lifestyle is about choice. It's about saying, I am the master of the captain of and then with that energy, you drive your boat forward. But guess what? You get on your boat and you're like, I'm about to sail to the ocean blue. I'm about to sail the ocean blue. They said Christopher Columbus. Take that out of your head. They lied. They lied. Okay, so you're about to sail the ocean blue, but you got no target. You don't know where you're going. You're like, yo, where you going? You're like, I'm just getting on the boat. I'm just going. You're like, where you going though? I don't know. I'm getting on the boat. I'm going. They're like, what's the direction of your life? I don't know. I'm just waking up. I'm going. Don't ask me. I don't know. But if they said, where you going? We want to get on the boat with you. Oh, I'm going to Cancun. Or like, you're going to Cancun. How are you going to get there? Well, I know the direction for Cancun. I don't know exactly. I know what I'm going to use to get there. I don't necessarily know how it's going to be like. But I'm taking the courage to go along the path. But I have an idea of where I'm going. So I have a target. A man or woman cannot hit a target you did not set. And when you start sailing in the sea of life and you don't have a GPS, you don't know where to you don't have a goal positioning system, you become a drifter. And you drift on the ocean of life and you wonder Why you never got anywhere? Well, you never set anywhere to go, so you never grew to get there. So I want you to understand this. If you want to create your lifestyle, you got to have somewhere you want to go. Now, somebody says, is that my destiny? Somebody says, well, we all know we're going to the graveyard. That's the one destination that's guaranteed. You're absolutely right about that. You have to choose where you want to go to, because that's what's going to help you grow to that place. This Rising, doing Rising Prime, which is a premier, elite, best rising routine for wellness entrepreneurs that you can join by going to holisticlifestyletribe.com. This Rising, I was doing a Rising Prime, and there was a few people on there, and I was expressing to someone, I'm like, yo, you have to have a target because of what it will make of you to achieve it. Somebody said, like, yo, I'm having trouble creating my lifestyle. Well, what are you styling your life for? What's the occasion? Like, there's no occasion. I'm just, trying to create a better lifestyle. I'm trying to live a better life. Well, look, I'm saying that you should do that automatically. I'm not saying you need the occasion to create a lifestyle. The lifestyle itself, the life is the occasion. That's why you style your life. What I'm saying is, when you have a destination somewhere, a vision somewhere you want to grow to, what it does is it builds up excitement every day, so you actually wake up and check your style, your swag. It's like you getting ready to go out the door, and you're like, yo, I'm about to go to the club. Or you're like, yo, I'm about to go to this event. Like, yo, I'm about to go meet this person, I'm about to go on a date. Like, yo, I'm about to go to South Beach. Like, yo, I'm about to go do whatever you about to do. So you ready to go there. What you gonna do? You're going to put your clothes on. You're going to be like, I got to get my stuff on point. I got to get, my kicks on point. I got to get this on point. I got my hat. I got to get my fedora on point. I got to get my green fit on. I got to get my brown fit on. I got my nature colors all good. So now you set up you styled your fit, right? So because you have somewhere you want to go. And guess what? With that styling of the fit, there was a routine. There was some stuff you had to do. There was some thinking. There was some intentions. So you just like you style your fit so you can go out to the club, you got to style your life so not so you can go out, but so you can go within and live a life that you love. So it's pretty much you got to style your life so that way you can achieve something that you are looking to do, and then in that very act of looking to achieve that thing, you become better. So somebody says, yo, I want to start a business. Like, one of the best ways to actually start to get so much better that you have to become better is when you say, I'm about to start a business. Y'all share this video to 5 friends, comment done, or if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, share this episode to 5 friends via text message and let them know about Ed Talks Daily. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying the reason why a lot of people don't have lifestyles is because they're living life drifting, and they really don't have somewhere specifically that they want to grow to. And because of that reason, they're not growing. All right? So I want to ask you, what is the outcome? Where do you want to go? What are you selling your ship towards? And then you got to say, like, if I was really to go to this destination, what type of person will I have to become in order to get there? And what type of activities does this type of person do, knowing that I'm choosing to be this type of person? So guess what? When you choose what type of person you're going to be to grow somewhere, you automatically have to create certain life. You have to style your life in a certain way so that way you can get there. So you're like, okay, I want to build this, so I'm going to need this in order to build that. So the process of finding this is what helps you build it. So you're like, what do you mean? Let's put this practicality. Let's say you wanted to start being a life coach, and you're like, yo, I've been seeing the different professions, and I see I can work in a medical, I want to serve people, I can work in a medical system, I could do this, but none of them, I feel like they're all a scam, they're all the matrix, and I've seen how they treated their workers, and I don't want to be part of that system. You know what I want to do for myself? I want to be a life coach. In fact, I want to be a holistic lifestyle coach. So now you're working on doing that, and you want to become better at that. So now you're like, yo, in order for me to be productive, I need to be able to be more clear. How do I get more clarity? You're like, in order for me to do that, I need to know more. So how do I get to know more? So now you're putting learning. So now you said, I need to be clear, clarity. I need to have structure. What's my structure? What's my routine? What time management? I need to believe in myself. So my mindset, how do I fortify my faith? Now, once you start to say all of these things that you need in order to get there, you're going to have to style your life in a way that creates what you needed. So whatever you need is going to be what you style into your life. So somebody says, like, my desired goal is to lose this weight. That's a goal. It isn't until my desired lifestyle is to maintain not my weight, but my vitality, my health, my choices, and to make better choices rather than giving into my cravings. I'm choosing what I want to do. So it's when where you want to go, you see it so vividly that you are willing to make certain shifts and changes in order to get there. So choosing your lifestyle is like, I am going to style my life in order to get here because I see the value of getting there. And I'm willing to burn the boats in order to get there. So you have to really understand this. Choosing your lifestyle is a choice. And today is not necessarily how to create your lifestyle. Today is just about you actually saying, I want to choose a lifestyle. Let me ask you a better question that can help you with that. If you can picture your day to day, if you could picture your minute to minute, your hour to hour, if you can simply picture how it looks like to be you, to live your life, how would that look like? And I want you to put that picture in a way where you are seeing the vitality, you're seeing the energy, you're seeing the people, the energy, all that in your life. If you can structure your life to be a certain way, how would that life look like? Your lifestyle is you picturing in how would a life that you feel blissed, happy, in tune, joyful, fulfilled, how would that look like for you? And then I want you to actually go out and say, let me create an itinerary in order to create that life. And you're like, what is that? What is this itinerary? These are the things I'm about to do every day. These are the routine. These are the habits that I'm adopting. These are the practices. These are the places I go to, the people I talk to. Right? So you are envisioning how you want that life to look like. And then you are actually, with your very act, with your life, you're going and creating the vision. So one thing, you gotta envision how you want your life to look like, and then steadily walk out of there and then create the vision with your life. Right? So let me give you an example. In 2020, I had wrote in my vision statement, I was like, yo, I'm learning about herbs. I'm gardening. I'm in nature. I put the plants, natures here. I had raised beds. It's so cool, so freaking cool. I had even put that my office is outside, right? And I'm in nature, and that I'm empowering people every day. All of this stuff was in my vision statement. I'm so happy because then I said I need to have certain habits in order to do that. So I started developing the habit of like planting, watering my plants every day, learning about one herb a day, right? So I started to educate myself on how to garden and how to do this, how to do that. And I had no clue that I literally in 2020 I said this. Now it's 2022. I've learned so much about gardening. There's a lot more for me to learn about crops and planting. But I have a full-on garden now. I've been eating off my own stuff. Like, I'm hungry in the middle of the day, I'll make a salad out of my garden. I got tomatoes, I got teas. I've been learning the herbs. Now I'm literally outside. This is my office. My computer's out. I'm working outside. I'm podcasting outside. And whether or not you think I'm impacting people, I am impacting people right now. Right? So I have structured my life. I've styled my life to look like how I envisioned it. And then every day I kept challenging myself on the habits that I had that was not serving for me. Right? And then because I challenged myself on that, and then I chose to do that, and then I habitually did it. I did it one time, and then I did it 2 times, and then I did it 3 times, and then I did it 4 times, and then I did it 5 times, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I did it the next week, the next week, the next month, the next month, the next 3 months, the next quarter, the next year. And then now those cycles are reps, and you can look at them almost as a neural imprint in your mind, literally creating a new path for your life. So a lifestyle changes your brain. You're not just styling your life, you're styling your mind, you're styling the response. And I want you to ask yourself this: what will it make of me to style my life this way? Like, what would make it, like, how does it look like, right? And of course, you're gonna elevate to the point where you are actually walking in those rooms you want to walk into. You're going to those trips you want to go to. You are traveling the world like you want to go to. But I want you to treasure what you currently have in the current style of your life, because your style will keep evolving, but the theme can remain the same. Like, I may get different fedoras and different fits, but they're gonna be about the same type of style, right? You're gonna see about the same type of energy, right? Because I've already chosen that this is kind of like, this is what I've done. I've chosen. Some of you are choosing things that you didn't choose. You subconsciously chose to do something, but you didn't consciously choose it. So now I'm urging you all to say, okay, I've noticed my vices. I've noticed where I can improve. Now I'm going to choose to be this specific way. Now, choosing your lifestyle. What type of lifestyle would I recommend that you choose? Choose a holistic lifestyle. Don't just choose a lifestyle that has a target, which is a bunch of money, and then you ignore every other aspect of your life. So choose a lifestyle that encompasses all aspects. So you look at your family life, your relationships, your finances, your purpose, you're purposefully driven, right? Your health, your body, your mind, your character, all of those are sound. So I recommend that you choose a holistic lifestyle. And that's just a way of saying you look at things from a paradigm of truth. You look at things as it relates to the spiritual laws. You look at things as it relates how all things are interconnected, and you make sure you're giving attention to each part, because it's an ecosystem. You treat your life like an ecosystem, and you ensure that ecosystem is thriving and not merely surviving. Okay, so inside of you, you create a certain ecosystem. Every season you fast and detox. You choose to go plant-based and eat certain foods. You choose your practice of movement, whether you do yoga, whether you do qigong, whether you move, or you do calisthenics, or you go to the gym, or you run, or you walk, or you swim, or you ride your bike. You choose the habits you're going to have. What are the habits of your personal development? You choose the habits you're going to have. What are the habits of how you wake up? You choose the habits you're going to have. What do you do throughout this time? What is it that you typically do without thinking about it, that is things that you just plant the seed, and you go about your life, and the seed keep growing? Okay? You create those habits. So we have practices, we got habits. You choose what tools you're going to use. That's what the holistic lifestyle is. You say, hey, you know what? Instead of me eating ice cream all the time, I'm going to get me a high-speed blender. I'm going to get me a juicer, and I'm going to start juicing every day. And this goes back into the fast and detox I'm doing right now. And I invite y'all, and really, if you knew how much a fast can help you really choose your lifestyle, can help you get over so much rut, you would just hop on a fast right now. You would just hop on a detox right now. But maybe you don't know it, or you just been so skeptical, and you just like, I don't think I can go without food. That's the problem. It's not what it is. It's not going without food. It's going into the cellular level and feeding yourself at a cellular level. It's going with the right nutrients. It's not going without food. It's going with liquid, and it's not going without food. It's going with vegetable juice. It's not going without food. The reason why you probably been so scared of fasting is because you probably just heard of dry fasting or water fasting, or you probably heard of just like some shots that's like bitter, and you're like, I can't do that. I don't know if I can do that, right? So I want to say this. If you want to choose your lifestyle and you want it to be holistic, I'm going to recommend you fast, you detox, and it's literally the best time to do it. Right now, you see the birds are chirping, the greens is up, my trees are growing, my face is glowing, everything's glowing. Right now, I'm fasting right now. I'm detoxing too. Well, I'm detoxing, and then I'm going to fast next week. But I'm doing a program right now called Internal Spring Cleaning, y'all. And I want to invite everybody here who's watching me, I want to invite y'all to tap into this. Look, I already started week 1, but you can still hop in, because we're going to redo it again. We're going to run the cycle again. Right now, it's only $24.99 for the program itself. Now, there are some stuff you may need to purchase after. That's going to be up to you. But I recommend you hop on that ASAP, y'all. So text detox to my number to get that. Text detox to 561-510-9605. I'm leading you step by step, day by day. I'm about to send a text message. I send you a video every day, what you need to do, what you need to let go. I got journaling prompts. All of these podcast episodes you're watching, they're actually supporting what we're currently doing, right? So what we're talking about now is going to help the people who are detoxing. So if you actually fasted and detoxed with us, come on, you get to the next level, right? You'll be able to clear those things. So you're like, what tools are you gonna need? You're gonna need you're gonna need a juicer for that, right? I recommend a slow masticating juicer for you to be able to do that. Okay, once you get your slow masticating juicer, you'll be able to do that. Now, 21 days. All you need, get yourself the support, the guide to help you detox effectively. People don't progressively let go. That's why they fail in their detox. What if you said, I'm gonna take one day, I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna take the second day, I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna do the third day, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna replace my meal with this juice. You replace and you let go. You replace and you let go. And that's what internal spring cleaning about. Letting go and then replacing. So you let go of what's not serving you, replace it with what does. And then you keep going, okay? So I wanna really invite everybody tapping in here. Look, go ahead and join the detox. Hey, what's up? Good to see y'all. So I want y'all to go ahead and join the detox. Go to holistiklifestyletribe.com. Scroll all the way down. You're going to see the internal spring cleaning detox. It's so useful, because it's really going to help you a whole lot. So y'all go to holistiklifestyletribe.com and join the detox. This is going to be very important in helping you choosing your lifestyle. And guess what? Once you join that, you're gonna get access to also the Holistic Lifestyle Tribe. You're gonna get a whole access to that while you're doing the detox. Okay. So once you're able to do that, you're gonna get on that, and that in itself, that's gonna give you so much clarity that you're gonna now be able to have the clarity to choose what it is that you're gonna do. All right. So I definitely invite y'all to join and do it with me. You can fast along, or you can actually get some support along that journey. Okay, so if you want to start doing the detox, I recommend you go to holistiklifestyletribe.com. Just get a good test try. Normally, you'd have to pay a monthly membership to be in the community, in the tribe. What's up, B? But by just $24.99, you're going to get access to the detox, but then you also get access to the tribe. You get access to the Rising Sessions, Rising Prime. You get access to the book club, We're Reading Think and Grow Rich. And you get access to the branding and marketing courses that I have on there. So then I'm going to send you all of these text messages every day to help you accountable. I'm going to send you day-by-day video of what you need to do for the detox, for the cleanse. So that's going to be very super helpful. And then I'm going to send you recipes. There's a pesto that you can have. I'm going to send you so much different stuff that you can help you ease into eating gourmet salads and foods. All right. I remember I remember Bina, you was I remember when you got all your glass juices, you got your juicer, and you were sharing. I actually looking back at some of the old videos, so it's pretty cool to see the history and everything. But it was like, I know you know the effects of juicing, and thank you for inviting your friend and sharing some of the content with her, because like detoxing, cleansing helps me elevate every single season, man. Every single season. So don't miss out on the tribe. Trust me, the power in waking up with people who are on a specific path with a specific mindset is really empowering, okay? I promise you, the energy in the community called the Holistic Lifestyle Tribe is amazing, because guess what? That's my energy, like by that I mean we attract similar people, so we bring about that same vibration. So it's been so cool to see how it comes across so many encouraging, positive, like family, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so shout out to you, Bina, for still juicing, man. You gotta juice every day. So if you're gonna do the detox, just say I'm detoxing in the comments, so I know who's really gonna do it. All right, so comment if you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on Spotify, you're on Apple Podcasts. Comment, let me know, or send me a message, or go to holistiklifestyletribe.com and just join. Trust me. And yeah. So Bina, we would love to have you back, man. Queen, we'd love to have you back because it's elevation. It's a new season, and Every year things get better, and the tribe definitely is getting better, gotten better. So come on, let's do this growing. Really, what I really see, and I'm gonna give you an insight. What I see what the community is literally these really powerful people that's doing powerful things, that's about to do way more great powerful things, that comes together in their journey of growing and literally grow every day. And then we bring other people who already made it, who's talking about how they make it, and then all of that is impacting you. So like I got Dr. Love to come in, I'm getting all these teachers to come in, and then all of that investment into you and the support that you need for your brand, your mental health. A lot of times coaches only coach or healers only heal, but they need the support, right? They need to move, they need to affirm, they need the business knowledge, they need the branding knowledge, but they don't have that community for them. It's like, I'm always pouring into people, but nobody pours into me, right? And I've been privileged to be able to mentor my mentors. And it would be pretty cool because, you know, like for instance, Dr. Love is my mentor and I mentor him. Somebody says, how do you do that? Well, I help coach him all the time in content. I help coach him on how to market and streamline his business. Like, he runs things by me. Oh, what should I do about that? So now I'm like, oh snap, I'm coaching my people who coach me. So I found out that I have this gift of intertwining both the how do you grow personally, how do you stay courageous along the path, motivating you with that, but then also helping you with your brand and the marketing, right? I've gotten the video editing, the content creation, the system optimization. Like I'm telling you, text this, go here. All of these are systems. Okay, so iron sharpens iron, exactly. And my vision is to have a community of healers, teachers, seekers, and wellness entrepreneurs come together in this one space, empowering one another, growing and learning from the best. And the more this grows, I'm going to get the most impactful people to come in and share their secrets with you. So if you start a fast and detox with us along the spring, it's just a great way to get started, okay? So I definitely want you to tap in. And I always say this is like the 80s for the healers. Right now, you're probably going to see a lot of people where you come across, they're like healers and they're like coaches. And you're like, oh, they're growing. They're very empowering. I like this stuff. But there isn't a great stage for them as yet. But the world is shifting more and more. And then we're going to get to, like, you're going to really see it. It's going to be a point where people are going to be looking for you. And you need to have your system ready, your business ready, your branding ready, your mind ready. You got to fortify yourself. Yo. Oh, okay. I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you that. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. Okay, it sounds really cool what you're about to do, and it is. But they're going to come for you. So you got to be fortified. By that, I mean you have to have so much courage and strength, which means you got to wake up and prime yourself to be a certain way daily, right? Tony Robbins called this priming. So I took that concept. I said rising and priming. I called it rise and prime. And then I took what I learned from Dr. Love, Qigong, that's going to help you with your entire elevating of your spirit, cultivate your life force energy. I put it in there. I took the personal development, I put it in there. I took the detox, I put it in there. I put the branding, I put that in there. I put the motivation, I put all of that in there. I put the affirmations in there, and I put community in there because now we're talking to each other, we're going from each other. Okay? So all of these things, iron sharpen irons, I put them all together, and now every single day we grow together in something called the Holistic Lifestyle Tribe. Okay? Now, I don't have to spit my big vision on you, but this is going to reach millions around the world. And then even when I'm no longer here, people are still going to be hosting it because I'm going to ensure it lives on. So join right now in the beginning of its prosperous growth from the ground and tap into some powerful beings and just have some support. Find your tribe. Your vibe will dictate your tribe. So come on in. Let's try it in. 7 days free trial. Start with the detox, $24.99. Okay, one-time payment. A holisticlifestyletribe.com. Okay, holisticlifestyletribe.com. So that's pretty much it. If you want to create your lifestyle, if you want to be able to choose your lifestyle, start with a detox. Right? You don't need the Holistic Lifestyle Tribe to do it. You don't need me to do it. You need yourself, but you need to get the tools, the practices, the routines, and the habits. Okay? And you can go and find them all on your own. You can go do it on your own. It's easy. It is. However, if you get some support, if you just get some accountability, some motivation, just some support, I promise you it'll be way easier. So that's kind of like, if you have stuff organized for you already, like, oh, I just need to do that. You don't have to go look for it. Like, I don't know what to do. I just need to do that. Okay? Like, you're like, okay, what do I need to do for my fast? What's the tea? What's the parasite cleanser I need? I told you, I got cerasee, passion flower. Oh man, and look at the leaves. The wind throwing my leaves away right now. Yeah, I gotta go protect my leaves. Yeah, save the leaves. I got cerasee, passion flower, Mexican tea, and burdock leaf. That's a full parasite cleanser, man. All right, I got a specialty parasite cleanser. Man, powerful, yo. So I'm selling those straight from my garden. Straight from my garden. I'm so proud of my garden. I just love it. I love it. All right, I got burdock. I got everything in here. Everything. So start detoxing today. Well, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tapping into this episode of Ed Talks Daily. I want to remind you that you have the unlimited power in you to achieve whatever it is that you want, to construct the person that you were created to be. But first, you got to believe it in order to achieve it. You got to set a target, a destination, and then style your life so that way you can become the type of person that's able to hit and sustain the target, and that's able to stay courageous along the journey to get there. All right. So once you create a target, it's going to be so much easier. You're going to be pulled every day. You're like, what am I doing today? I need to go. I'm going to Acapulco. I'm going to Cancun today. Oh man, I need to style my life a little bit better because I got to get ready when I get there, or I got to be ready as I'm going there. So once you do that, the world will be able to take advantage of what you have to offer. But if you don't do that, the world will forever miss all your talents, all your gifts, and all the great things you got to offer. So remember, let your light shine. Don't hide it. Don't dim it. It's the Holistic Motivator, and I want to thank you for watching here. Peace.